All right, what's up, you guys? It's obviously a new day. I'm gonna start because I've noticed like lately the more I was trying to do, I don't know why. There's really no rhyme or reason. But I was trying to do like a daily upload, and I don't want to say like it was stressful or hard or anything like that because I would be lying. You know, it's I love being on the computer. I love video editing and stuff like that. So that was no big deal. But I just personally feel like trying to find, like content to post every day was just getting to be a little bit too much because, obviously, especially hey, quit barking. Obviously, especially right now, there's just like not a lot going on because, you're not really, I don't want to say not allowed to leave the house, but you know what I mean? Like nothing's open, you're not allowed to do much. So there's not really that much to post. Yeah, so I don't really have like a set schedule of like how, still haven't moved the chandelier. We went out to the store 2 times now since I moved that, and I've forgotten to get that stupid anchor both times. But yeah, anyways though, I don't have like a set schedule. Like I'm not gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna upload every Monday and Wednesday and Friday or something like that, because it's just, I don't want to like force myself into a schedule. And then feel like if I, miss it by a day or something, like I'm letting you guys down or something like that. So I'm not even going to say that. I'm still going to post probably, a lot more than most vloggers. Just not every day. It's just, I want to put out interesting content, and I don't want to, every single day, like there can't be, like it's just going to be the same thing. Like I'm going to be playing on my computer or working on the deck or just literally sitting around, so I'm just going to kind of tone down the daily uploads a little bit. Still multiple times a week though, for sure. So tonight Shelby's off again. Today's Tuesday. Her schedule lately has been like almost the same because of this quarantine stuff and they're like adjusted hours. So Monday and Tuesday, she's been off, the last few weeks. She has been wanting to film like the boyfriend kind of Q&A type deal for her channel, and she'll talk about it and we'll be like, all right, yeah, let's do it, and then we just forget about it or we take a nap and wake up and we're like, nah, not today. But I think today we're finally going to do that. She asked on her community thing and got a lot of good questions, so that's going to be on her channel. I'll put a few on here, on mine, but the whole video will be on her channel. But yeah, computer-wise, a lot of you guys were asking to see it. I am in love. There's only minor things I still want to do. I absolutely love the thing. Like I'm playing Warzone. Well, no, actually, let me rephrase that. So I've got Call of Duty. I bought Modern Warfare again for the PC so I can have the whole game. Love multiplayer. Warzone, the more I play it, it literally just pisses me off. Like, and I'm not the greatest person. I'm not going to be like, dude, I hit him with 40 bullets and every single bullet hit him. Like, no, I'm all over still. I'm still trying to get used to the mouse. Like, no matter, like, how I get killed in that damn game, for me, like, no matter what gun I have, I've got to hit that person, like, multiple times. Like, I'm talking, like, 20 plus bullets with, the little hit markers before they go down. And then when they're down on the ground, I gotta shoot them with another entire clip before it kills them. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like my character is, like, weaker than the rest or something, and I know that's not true. It's just, I do suck at the game, but, like, I'm not terrible at it. But I'll get hit every time I get killed, which is every single time we play. Like, I hear 1 or 2 bullets, and then I'm down, and then a split second later, I'm like, completely killed. When I shoot at somebody, like, they could literally be running the opposite way, and I've got a straight shot, like, getting hit marker after hit marker. And if you guys know if you guys play, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't play, you can probably just skip past this part. I'm just ranting about it. Like, I'll be shooting them, like, I can start lighting them up in the back, just bullet after bullet after bullet hitting them. And they'll turn around and just, bop, 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 I'm dead, I'm on the ground. Like, I'm down, and then a few more shots, I'm, killed. And it frustrates me because, like, I will be lighting these people, and I got full armor and stuff, so it's not like I'm not putting armor on or something like that. And I light them up and nothing happens. Like, I'll get hit markers even, and just nothing happens. It's like it didn't even phase them. And then they turn around and they can immediately just, go from running this way to stop, do a, 180, and then apparently be aimed at my head every single time. So, like, I hate to be that guy that's like, oh, these guys got to be cheating. But, like, I swear to God, I feel like every time I play, I get killed by somebody that's got the aim bots or whatever you call it. And I looked it up online. Like, they're readily available. They're easy to install. Like, and it's just, they've even got ones now that, like, I guess, and I've never looked into it before, but I guess before, like, if you spectated the person, you could see their crosshairs just, like, snap onto a player. So, like, that was, like, the dead giveaway that they had one. And I guess now it's got, like, some kind of features or, like, where it won't do that. So it looks like you're just, casually aiming at the person, and it's just, but you're not. All you're doing is just walking around and pressing the trigger, So it's like, what's the point of even playing the game at that point, Stuff like that's fun if you're playing with your buddies just messing around, but, like, why do stuff like that online with people that are actually trying to play? Like I got Grand Theft Auto 5, and I've got the mods on there, and that is a blast. But you only use it, on story mode. Come on, say hi to the camera. Come here, give me hugs. Can you give me hugs? She's like, what are you doing? You look at the camera. Look at it over here. Say hi. This dog will literally just stare at you in the eyes. It's the cutest thing ever. Like, just give you these puppy dog eyes. But, yeah, so anyways, like, multiplayer, though, I'm great at. Like, well, I'm great in my eyes. I go, like, 10 to 15 kills and, like, 3 to 5 or 6 deaths, something like that, So it's not great, but I'm not terrible. I always get, like, a positive kill-to-death ratio, but then I get into Warzone, and it's like, you would think I've never touched the game before, and it's I hate it. You gotta, like, I swear, because I play hardcore on Team Deathmatch now, because I like the fact that when you shoot somebody, like, once or twice, they actually die, versus having to just light up into them. But, I think hardcore, like, Warzone, they've just got the player health way too high. And I hate to say that, because I feel like when I get shot, it's like less than 5 bullets from me going down to getting killed. Like, less than 5 bullets total. But for me, like, if I have one of the automatic guns that's got like a 20-round clip, I shoot all 20 rounds and they're still not down yet. And then I gotta reload, and usually then they'll go down and get killed in the next 20 rounds. So it's like 40 bullets, and obviously everyone's not hitting them, but I know I'm not that bad at aiming, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But, yeah, Grand Theft Auto is a blast with the mods. Like, I'm putting, like, switching the cars out for, like, real cars. Like, I've got, like, a Crown Vic, because you guys know I love Crown Vics and stuff. If you don't, now you do. I love Crown Vics. I got, like, Crown Vics in there. I've got, like, new Mustangs, stuff like that. I've only done a couple so far, because I just, figured out how to get that working. But, trying to think of what else. That's really been it. But yeah, as for my setup, though, I know a lot of you guys were asking about it. So I've got this mouse pad, or it's like, I don't know if they call it like a gaming pad or something like that, but keyboard and mouse go on it. I like this more than a mouse pad because it protects the desk. Like, my desk would eventually get worn out from my hands being on it and stuff like that. Plus, if I were to, like, spill something or, I would rather ruin this pad, that was less than $20 than, the desk, you know what I'm saying? So I like the pad taking up everything. Plus I like, I don't know, it looks cleaner to me, I guess, in a sense. So this changes color. Keyboard obviously changes color. Mouse changes color. Computer changes color. Couple things I want to do with the computer, though. I already upgraded the RAM right when I bought it. So I got 32 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna do the white power cables, so like all the cables connecting the graphics card and the motherboard power and stuff like that are all gonna be all white to match the case. I've got 3 more RGB fans coming in, and I don't know if I'm gonna put them in the front or on the top, but I think I'm gonna move the CPU cooler, because that's a radiator. I think I might move that to the top front slot here, and then do 2 other fans behind it as exhaust fans, and do a fan back there as an intake fan, and probably one in the front and the bottom as an intake fan to kind of get under the graphics card. Not really sure yet, so I've just been, that's one thing about computer gaming though, like, I'll make a different video about that on my other channel, kind of get into details, but like console gaming, you buy the game, you put it in there, play it. Like, the game is what it is. You can't really tweak like anywhere near as much. Obviously you can change your controls and views and stuff like that, but it's pretty straightforward. Like, PC gaming is, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's so customizable, I guess. There's so many things that you can tweak and change and personalize in a sense. Like, just all your graphics settings, all your video settings, you know. Obviously you can play with keyboard or controller. So, whoops. So I've got this little adapter right here, if you see it plugged in. It's just, it looks like a little USB thumb drive, but it's a wireless adapter for the Xbox stuff. So I can use my Xbox controllers, even the Guitar Hero guitars. And I've got one of the cheaper Turtle Beach headsets, but it's all wireless, but it's Xbox only. So I had to buy that little adapter, which lets me connect this and, you know, use this to, all the sound comes through this, and obviously I can talk through it. I want a stand for that to make some cool stands, but, you know, I'm trying to not spend much money right now after, you know, I bought the big computer, so kind of just buying little things here and there for it. But, with PC gaming, like, everything is so changeable and customizable. Temperatures matter. Like, for the most part, your console, like, it's not going to overheat. Unless you have it in, like, an entertainment center where it's in, like, a closed cabinet, then it can overheat because it's just recirculating that hot air instead of getting fresh, cool air. But, like, computer stuff, you know, when you start pushing the limits of what it can do, heat. You know, it builds up a lot of heat. So you need a lot of airflow in that case between sucking air in and pushing it out. Like, the way this computer is pre-built, because it's a pre-built one, I haven't verified it yet, but they say all the fans are exhaust fans, which means, Tasha, quit. What? They said all the fans are exhaust fans, which means there's no fan pulling air into the case. All the fans that are in there are just pushing air out of the case, which theoretically is okay because with all the open vents and stuff, like, it should just pull air in, but it doesn't do it at a high enough rate that it really is the most effective, I guess, in a sense. So I added, I got 3 more fans on the way that should match these pretty close, because there's no distinguishing marks on these to order the same ones. But, so, like I said, with the cooling though, your graphics card gets super hot. Your CPU gets super hot. So you gotta kind of, like, I know what this computer can handle right now. Like, I know everything I can do is not gonna make it overheat. Like, with all my settings on max, I'm only hitting like 75°C at the hottest Celsius. Everything, for some reason, everything on the computer is measured in Celsius, in the games at least. So I know, like, everything that I'm doing doesn't overheat this thing. But with that being said, 75 Celsius is still way over. I think it's 75 Celsius is like over 100 and, like, I think 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which to me that's way too hot. Like, even though that stuff's okay with that, I don't like that, so I'm gonna kind of tweak the cooling around a little bit. But like I said though, you know, like, PC gaming isn't cut and dry, I guess, like console is where I'm getting at. You know, console, you throw the game in, you play it as long as you want, you're cool. PC gaming, you know, you got to kind of keep an eye on certain things, learn what your computer can and can't handle. You know, it's been a learning curve for sure. But this is one of my favorite things I just did. So this is my iPad, and you can see it's like my desktop. It's different than this screen, but it's the same computer. So I can take this mouse over here. Let me put it on this screen so you can see it. I think it's on there. Is it? Yep, right there. So you see the mouse there? So this screen is, whoops, I turned it, that's why. This screen is an extension of my desktop. So like I can drag, let me for instance go, see this window? Now I'm dragging it over here on my computer. So this, when you're playing your games, everything's in full screen, you know, so you can't, I mean you can, but you gotta hit a few buttons to get back to your desktop and then, you know, change things or do whatever you want to do, like mess with your Discord, which is how you kind of like party chat with your friends. I downloaded this app called Duet Display or Duet Desktop or something like that. And that allows me to use my iPad wirelessly as a second display, which Macs can do that by themselves. They don't need any extra hardware. But, you know, it's Windows, so obviously Windows, Mac. Well, I guess you can do it with Android phones too, but anyways. So I can be playing my game right here, and then on this screen, I've got like all my hardware information. I can see temperatures, you know, my processor, my GPU and stuff like that. And then, you know, I've also got Discord, so I can see who's in the group chat, you know, who's talking, who's not, who left, see the text chat, stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this setup. I still want a second monitor to just show this, because obviously a second monitor would be easier than pairing this thing wirelessly. Second monitor would be easier than pairing this thing wirelessly, obviously. But with that same, it's cool though, with that same program, I can put that on my Mac, so I can have two Windows displays, or vice versa. I can put my Mac on this display and have two displays for the Mac. So it's really cool. I like the setup. It's wireless though, so if you're doing like, if you're trying to play like a video or something like that on it, it's not the greatest, but I don't do that. You know, I'm using like a really low refresh. It's just text moving around basically, so it's perfectly fine. That's, I guess, my setup. You know, I don't think I showed it in the sunlight before. Definitely didn't go into much detail about it, but yeah, I love the setup though. I complained about this desk in my one video. Like I mentioned, you know, being able to see stuff on it. And this is what I was talking about right here. It's like when they stain the wood or something like that, like it's just like extra stain got around it or something. I don't really know, but it is what it is. You know, it's not the sturdiest, but you know, it was less than 90 bucks. You know, you can't expect much for that. It's so nice too when I'm playing the computer. Like I can, you know, be playing a game, and then when I die and I'm waiting to come back, I can turn to this side and, you know, edit a video or look some stuff up or blow money on Amazon, because I do that way too often. But yeah, back to the like uploading schedule thingy. Another reason why I kind of want to slow down a little bit is because for the past week, like obviously you guys see how many subscribers I have. It's right around 1,500. It's a little bit over 1,500 now, and I'm super thankful for that. I love it. Thank every one of you guys. I love all the thumbs up. Love all the comments. I got to talk about comments too. You know, appreciative of all the views and, you know, all the interaction I get. I love it. You know, that makes it worth it, because that obviously means people, you know, they like it. So thank all you guys for that. I do appreciate all of it. But on average, most of my like regular vlogs would get anywhere from like, I'd say like low 600s to like 900-ish views, which that's really good for me. You know, that's more than half my subscribers are watching them. Like my other channel, BriansGarage, I've got like somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 subscribers. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'll upload a video and it gets less than 100 views. You know, so that means I've got this many subscribers and this many of them actually watch the videos. You know, so it's like, you know, it kind of sucks, but like in the past week or so, like anything I've uploaded will right off the bat, you know, get a normal few, you know, few views, few thumbs up, you know, a couple comments from my OG subscribers, and then it'll kind of just like die off around like 200 or 300 views, and then like, you know, not really much more. And Shelby's have been like that, and like a lot of other people on YouTube are saying that too. So I don't know if they've like changed I don't know the terms they use. They use all those big terms, like change the way you guys are like seeing the video uploads and stuff like that. But I figure maybe I'll try uploading just a little bit less, so it's not every single day, you know, because that too, like Shelby even made a good point. She's like, you know, when you upload every day, if somebody that really likes your videos, misses a day or two, and doesn't really get on there and check, then, on that third or fourth day they get on there and they're only watching your newest video because that's the one they see, and then they don't go back and click the other ones. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I just feel like for me personally, I can put out better content only uploading, a couple times a week versus trying to do one every day. I guess it was just kind of like a quarantine challenge for myself. Like, can I post a video every day? Am I capable of it? And I clearly was, but I just feel like I'm not getting the best content that I could be getting by posting so much. Oh, comments. I want to talk about comments. So I try to get on, I don't post it and then immediately go look at the comments. I'll usually wait, like a day or two. That way I can try to see as many as possible without having to keep, going back and checking. Sometimes I check that same day. Sometimes it's a day or two later. But the thing is, with the app on my phone, I've got the YouTube app on my phone. Obviously I've got, the YouTube website on the computers and stuff like that. Some comments will pop up on my phone through the YouTube app, almost, like you get a text, how it pops up. And then if I want to reply or, heart it or anything like that, it doesn't let me. It just shows me that I have that comment and what that comment says. And then when I go on the YouTube app, that comment won't be there. I don't understand how YouTube filters stuff. So if, you guys ever get upset, if I don't respond to your comment or if I don't heart it or something like that, know that I've probably saw it, so long as one of them showed me, but I wasn't able to find it to react to it, if that makes sense. It sounds weird to explain because it sounds dumb. If I click, that video and then I go to the comments, it should show me every comment, right? Well, it doesn't. I wish I could screen record on one of these because I would show you what I mean, but I would have to morph so much video together. I'll see that I got a comment, through my phone, so I'll go be like, hey, I haven't checked those comments in a while. Let me open it up. Let me go check it. And then I go on here, and the comment that I saw on my phone is not there. So I don't know how it delegates, because if say I get 20 comments on the video, I'll probably have, maybe 4 or 5 of them that show up on my phone, a notification. So I don't know how it decides what to send where. But when I go to my comments on my video, it doesn't show me all of them, which doesn't make sense because I'm not some big, 20,000 plus subscriber YouTuber that gets, 1,000 comments and, you just literally can't keep up with them. I only get an average anywhere from 10 to 30, and it's not that many, I should be able to see and respond or reply to most of them, but I don't know, it's just, they've been updating and changing stuff, in the short time that I've been posting on this channel. And they make things more and more complicated every time they do an update. Now, normally it used to be when you upload a video, the first screen, you put a title, description, is this video specifically made for kids, yes or no? And a couple other small things that are automatically always default answers or whatever. And then the next page, you can choose your monetization options, for your ads and stuff. And then the paid, and those are always filled in too. You can change those after it's processed and stuff. And then the page after that is when you want to post it. Do you want to post it as soon as it's done? Do you want to schedule it to, say if I upload now, I could schedule it to actually show up tomorrow morning for you guys or something like that. Do you want to make it private? Do you want to make it unlisted? And then the next page after that was just the percentage that your video was uploaded. Now there's a whole nother thing where does your video have any swearing? And then there's a light option, there's a heavy option, any of these words in your title, any of these words in this, does it have any of this in there? And they're just making it so much more complicated to just simply post a video. I don't get it. But that's not going to stop me or slow me down or anything. It's just kind of me bickering about it, I guess. But I feel they've got to be doing something with the reach of the video because I'm getting just, what did my mom say? Come visit, I made stuffed peppers. Man, my mom is blowing my phone up to get me to come over. I might stop by later. But I just feel they're doing something with the reach of my videos because not only, and if it was just me, I'd be okay, maybe I put up a couple videos that were kind of just dull and boring. But usually, what would happen with that, because it shows you, statistics for your videos, too. Not just views, but, how long the average person watches it. Did they go to your channel and click on it? Was it in a search option? You know, did a Facebook link bring you to the video? Like, it goes in depth about it. So I would assume if the video was crappy, like, I would still get a similar amount of views, but then you would see like the average watch duration get really short. You know, like if I post a 40-minute video and I've got 600 views, but the average watch duration is only 5 minutes, then obviously I know, like, okay, a lot of people clicked it, skipped through it, and just clicked off it, 'cause, you know, they probably didn't like it. But I'm getting like about the same average duration, which is usually about 2/3 of the video, but just a fraction of the views. I don't get it. So I'm going to kind of do this experiment, see if anything changes with me uploading less, if it shows you guys more or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything cool that's going to be happening this week. I got a couple more cooking videos coming out. We are going to do shepherd's pie sometime this week, which is another really good... I don't want to say easy because this one kind of sucks to make. And I really don't know what else. I want to finish the deck because I should have gotten the wood yesterday or the day before and finished it, but I didn't because Shelby was off and, you know, we were just hanging out. And I like doing stuff like that when she's not home, because when I'm out there, you know, I'm just kind of doing my thing. You know, she's in here and I hate wasting our time together, you know, apart, if that makes sense. I should have did that already, but yesterday and today were super windy, so I wouldn't want to have been out there anyways, even though yesterday was pretty nice. Today it's cold and windy, but it's not freezing. This weather. In my last videos, you guys saw the snow and then the sun and the nice days before that. So since those videos, it's been like really sunny and nice. Last night we had like, the winds were so strong around like midnight. We actually got up off the couch and off the computer and like went outside because we thought there was like a tornado because they were so strong and like consistent. And then it downpoured for a while, and then this morning we wake up and it was snowing. I have my security camera, like a motion thing, and it was recording the snow. So it snowed this morning, and now I'd say it's probably about 40 degrees, but it's super windy and the wind is like ice cold. Supposed to drop down in the 30s again tomorrow or tonight. So yeah, weather-wise, it's killing me. Like, I want to take the slingshot out. We still haven't rode our bikes yet. Like, it's just, there's so many little things that we have that I want to do that we can't because of this damn weather. I want to cut the grass, or actually, no, I'm not cut the grass, but I want to go that's another video I can make talking about our experience. So we had the water department out here because our water just quit. It's a little over a year ago now. Actually, yeah, just over a year ago this month, actually, now I think of it. One day I had woke up for work, I turned the shower on, and we just had no water pressure. Like, it was just like drip, 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 and I'm like, what the hell? Long story short, there was an issue with our plumbing. Water department, our city water department comes out to fix it. They end up causing thousands of dollars worth of damage, and we had to pay for it. So I'm going to make that in another video because that's probably like a 45-minute long story. I think I still have the pictures. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. Hopefully I do, because it would be kind of cool to do like an overlay. They had to destroy our driveway, all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's going to be a good video. Okay, so I'm going to make that video probably here next. I'm going to stop recording this and make that. Obviously, our yard was pretty torn up. I've got most of that grass filled back in and growing back nice now. But there's still I'd say probably about 10 or 15 square feet there's just kind of like rocks and gravel and stuff that I need to fill back in with dirt and get some grass seed down there. So I want to do that, but I'm not going to put grass seed down when we're getting snow and stuff still. So it's just like, this weather just needs to stop so I can do the things I want to do before I have to go back to work. Our work, my line at work got extended to May 18th. So as of today, I still have 3 days shy of a month off, and I couldn't be more excited about that. You guys, I'm loving this damn time off. From the hours that I used to work, like I said in one of my videos, like, we used to not even, like, there were times where we had to work Christmas Eve and then, you know, the day right after it and stuff like that, like work New Year's, work 4th of July, and we're supposed to have those holidays off paid, you know, per our contract, but just 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this time off, even if I literally just was stuck, if I didn't have any of this stuff, you know, that I enjoy doing, and I was stuck on the couch playing Xbox or watching TV all day, I would still be having the time of my life. Plus, I'm a homebody. Like, I love being at home. It actually makes me sad when I get on Facebook and see how many people are miserable in their own homes. Like, I've got so many friends and family members who just like this, and it's not even from, because I understand like the financial standpoint. Like, a lot of people have been screwed up with their unemployment and these stimulus checks not coming through and stuff like that. So I fully get that. You know, I could understand like that could ruin your life. You know, you could lose your house or your cars or, you know, have stuff shut off. But I'm talking about people who like are in the same spot as me, where you're essentially making the same or more being on this unemployment than you were at work. You know, so like theoretically, like there's no reason that you should want to get back to work. You know, like I hate being home, you know what I'm saying? But like so many of my friends are in that position though. Like they're off work making almost what they make or what they used to make or a little bit more, and they're just miserable. Like they hate being home. It's like, I don't know if they hate their spouses. Like, do you hate your kids? Like, what is the deal? And maybe it's different because I don't have kids. You know, we don't have kids yet. See what I said there? Yet we will one day. For all the people who are like, you guys need to have kids, definitely will, just not right this second. But like, I don't know if how are you guys doing? Like, if you guys have kids, like, is it that miserable, like, to be with your kids all day, every day? Like, to me, that's just mind blowing. Like, I feel like if we have kids, like, I'm gonna, you know, that's the only thing in this world that I'm gonna love more than my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that child or those children? Like, I can't imagine hating being at home because of it, you know. And I don't know. And like, same with me and Shelby. Like, there's so many people that I know that don't have kids as well who hate being at home. I'm like, and they're just constantly arguing and fighting and stuff like that. I'm like, I think you might need to like evaluate your relationship. Like, what's the deal? Why are you guys arguing all the time? Because me and Shelby, like today, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, say we never argue and stuff like that. We're perfectly happy, because that would be a lie. You know, we both have our days. You know, sometimes she wakes up in a bad mood. Sometimes I wake up in a bad mood, and it's no rhyme or reason. You're just like, everything, you know, irritates you or everything bugs you. You know, so like I don't know if that's normal. I don't, you know, want to like downplay it, be like, yeah, that's normal. You know, everybody does that, but I'm sure everybody has those days. And, you know, today was kind of like that for us. You know, we kind of bickered back and forth, but like we haven't fought. We're not like, oh my God, I'm sick of you, you know, I'm leaving or something like that. It's just like, you know, you just bicker about a few things or whatever, but everything is perfectly okay. I would never literally never ever be like, I can't wait to go back to work because I can't stand being around you so much. Like, that just blows my mind. Me and her, like, we're like this. Like, we want to be around each other 24/7, and not having that in a relationship, like, I feel like if we weren't both on that same page, like, I wouldn't be able to truly be happy, because that's, you know, that person, she's my rock. Like, she's that one that's there for me all day, every day, that I can vent to, or, you know, cry on her shoulder about something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hate that person and be miserable around them like that. What kind of relationship is that? I don't know. That's just my thoughts, you know, if I don't mean to offend anybody if I did or anything like that, but it's just mind-blowing how many people, like, that I've seen on Facebook that just, like, hate their home life, you know? Like me, like, I don't know, maybe I just had a different mindset. Like, I wanted a home that I was gonna love, you know, like, I don't want a home that I'm gonna be sick of being at, I guess is what I'm saying. And obviously, I know you need to get out of the house. Like, even me being a homebody, I love leaving the house. You know, well, usually. Right now, going to stores, I hate it because I just hate dealing with people out in public. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we get out, we go out to eat, or, you know, we go to Dave & Buster's, or, you know, laser tag, stuff like that, you know, get out of the house. But overall, I'm perfectly happy being at home. I just see so many people, like, they're, you know, like, you pay all this month for rent or your mortgage or, you know, whatever you pay, and, like, you hate being there. That blows my mind. Like, I couldn't do my job and work those hours and come home and be in a home environment that I'm not, like, perfectly happy at. You know, it just That would destroy me, man. I can't imagine that. If you guys feel like that, I apologize. I hope, you know, there's something you can change or fix or something. That would be terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this rant off, and I'm gonna make that video talking about our experience with the Frenchtown Water Department. All I'm gonna say, if somebody from the Frenchtown Water Department is watching this, I want to give you that right there, and tell you that you are the absolute worst service known to man. I'll leave it at that. So you guys see in the next video. Yeah. All right, guys. See you later.